Hi. Hi, everybody. It's Graham here. I think I'm broadcasting from Manchester, but really I'm in Cornwall. But it's Manchester weather. We've got grey skies and drizzly conditions, and it's been pretty much like that all day. Although we did get a little bit of a dry spell throughout the midday sort of time, but very much like the weather I was brought up in Manchester. However, I'm here with the latest updates on what's happening with We Share Abundance and all associated programs. We are a cloud nation, and we have our own economy, and we should be streaming live with these updates on Twitch, YouTube, and in our Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly. We welcome people from all over the world, whichever platform you're watching on, whichever country you're from, whichever continent, whatever your background is. Everybody here is welcome. We just ask that you keep a positive attitude and share love and abundance. Okay. Unfortunately, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, I hardly ever see comments. It just doesn't work. It's not that I wouldn't like to, it's just that they don't show up. In fact, even when we get comments that do show up, they tend to be from Facebook and they're not even supposed to show. But I do find those in the Facebook group, and I'm heading there right now to check that things are working. I'm not talking to myself, and we are streaming live. Today is the 7th of June. We're 1 week into June. So let me head for We Share Abundance publicly group. And when that comes up, hopefully I'm going to see me broadcasting on the 7th of June. And if I click to expand, just a moment, I've got my speakers on. Let me turn those off, otherwise we'll get feedback. Okay, and we have a few people in with comments. I'm pretty much on time today, so I've probably shocked a few people. I'm usually a few minutes late, and I apologize when I am, which is almost every day. Okay, so we've got Paul Anderson from Holland at the top of the comments list today. And that's a spot usually taken by Russ Cowley. But he's a big football fan, so he may be off to Germany to watch England playing Germany. I hope he's not one of the fans that's been arrested. Okay, I'm sure he wouldn't be. And then we've got Morris from the Netherlands and Norman from Doncaster in the UK. We've got Ramachandra, who's in India, but he's a UK resident. And we've got Peter from Kettering, UK. I believe, my wife tells me, that Avazu also have a live broadcast at the same time as us today. So we might have quite a few members over there trying to find out what's going on there. We've got Martin just popped in from St. Helens in the UK. And we'll give it just a minute or so, and then we'll get going in our usual way with a short prayer. We've had some meetings today, or I've had some meetings today. I've not really achieved anything very, very worthwhile in them, although did have a meeting with a few of our senior members, not necessarily senior in age, but people that have been with us for a long time, and a couple of things that I've sort of been thinking about following those meetings, which I'll relate to you. And it's all about really making our I was going to say customers, but we don't really have customers. I suppose we do have one or two, but our citizens are more rewarding, a more enjoyable experience. Rewarding, people tend to think of cash. I'm not talking about cash. I'm talking about the overall situation and what we have and how it can be used. And of course, cash is another consideration. But what I'm looking for is a way to enhance the what's the word I'm looking for? The interaction of our citizens with one another and with the website and with the community in general. Okay, what have we got? We've got also Martin says, I finally made it back. Yeah, I don't know where you've been, Martin. You've been following the Saints. That's his local rugby team, by the way. Very, very good team at the moment. And then we've got Richard Atkins from Devon. And we've got Andrew from New Zealand and Dave Jackson from London, UK. So good to see everybody. And we've got Kingsley just popped in from Manchester. And I've no doubt his weather will be similar to ours. This is Manchester weather. Okay. So with that said, let's get started with a short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, each member may find the joy of service, and through service, that each member may be blessed with true happiness and everything they need in life. Amen. As I stated, we are the United States of the world. I did have a flag thing somewhere, but I can't find it. I don't mean the flag that used to be up here. The mirror doesn't seem to be causing too many problems at the moment, so we might as well just leave that as it is. But I did have a thing with all the flags of the world on, but I thought I'd made this and put a brochure thing on it, and anyway, I couldn't find it. So, but we are the United States of the world, and we are happy and grateful to be citizens of this community with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, that we may be all freed from divisive inharmonies and become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. We got Jeremy from Southampton popped in as well. Right, what are we up to? Devyani is working on some admin tasks, but also she is doing something that I want to implement. As I say, what I'm looking for is to make our citizen experience in being a part of our community better in all ways. And any suggestions you've got will be gratefully accepted. I can't say that we'll be able to implement them, but everything is always considered. Now, I know that one of the main things that people are going to come up with is start withdrawals from the wealth builder. And I want to tell you now that there would be nobody happier to do that than me. But it's not possible at the moment. If we allowed every member to withdraw even a fraction of a token, there would be too many tokens on the internet available for sale with insufficient buyers. You wouldn't be able to realize any sort of value for your tokens. If it was possible, I assure you that the withdrawals from the wealth builder would be opened up. What does it need to be possible? It needs demand for the tokens, so that when you come with your tokens in hand to say, oh, I've got my tokens, who wants to buy them? Somebody will say, I do. If that doesn't happen, there's little purpose in you having the tokens available there, because all that will happen is there'll be a free-for-all for people trying to sell with still no demand. The price will come crashing down, and nobody will be any better off anyway. So at the moment, that wealth builder is what it was always intended to be, and that is building wealth for the future, for future generations. I know that people need money now. They need to put food on the table. They need a roof over their heads. It's been muted that I don't consider people that are struggling financially. That couldn't be farther from the truth. Those people that are struggling financially are constantly in my mind, my prayers, and this whole culture, this whole community. The mission of this community is to help those people. But it's not as easy as that. If it was as easy as that, we already have Elon Musk, who said, somebody quoted to him that the whole poverty issue in the world could be solved with $2 billion. I think it was 2 billion. It might have been 5 billion. But he said, if you can prove that to me, I'll immediately sell enough shares to solve all the problems. It's not about the money. I know on an individual scale, money is important. You still need to eat, and you need shelter, and you need clothes for your kids, and education, and books, and you need all those things. But it's far more complicated than money alone. If it was money alone, the problem would have been solved long ago. We can help you with money, but we can't, you can't push somebody up a ladder. They have to be prepared to climb. You can support the ladder. You can put a safety net there so that if they fall off the ladder, they're not going to crash to their death. But you can't push them up a ladder. They've got to be prepared to climb the ladder. And so what we did to allow people to make money now is we instituted what is a totally unique program, and that is our SOAP program, Success on a Plate. And what is that about? Okay, we have coupons that you can give away that will entitle people to a paid membership at no cost in our Easy Business Builder platform. What benefit is that to you giving the coupons away? What benefit is it to the person that's receiving the coupon? The person receiving the coupon is getting a paid membership in a really good way to build any business online. It has leveraged list building. It has leveraged downline building. It has multiple income streams built in. It has probably the best internal messaging system that's ever been developed that is available. Is it perfect? No, but it's better than anything else out there that I've ever found, seen, or used. And we consistently are striving to make it even better. We have the not the ability, we do in fact give everybody that joins a free list that they can message. So even if you come into this and you've never been online before and you've not got anybody to message about the opportunity that you think you're going to be joining, or you've just joined and you don't know what to do with it, we give you a number of people that you can send a message to before you've even done anything else. In addition to that, as a paid member, you also get coupons to give away. What's the purpose of giving away coupons? Well, it's twofold, but the most important thing about giving away coupons is that every time you give away a coupon that somebody uses, they are added to your network. They are your personal referral. And you're building that referral base. And even if you only gave away 5 coupons every month, about 1 a week, not a lot of work, is it, to give away 1 coupon a week, you would have 60 personal referrals at the end of a year. And if those 60 people did the same, you would have over 3,000 people just in 2 levels. Over 3,000 people just in 2 levels. Most people never get 30 people. You know, that's why people fail, because they have to go out and sell something, and usually people don't really want whatever it is that's being sold. And the people that do buy it are buying it because they've seen the hype about how much they can make by selling it to other people who don't really want what it is. We're not asking you to do that. We're asking you to go out and give away 1 coupon a week to somebody that can help them build any business with leveraged systems and an internal mailing system, and help them build a network. And we talked about 3,000 people. That's just in 2 levels. You can build your network and take advantage of it down through 7 levels. So you multiply those 60 people by 5 to get you 3,000. Multiply your 3,000 by 5 to get 15,000 on 3 levels. Keep going to 7. If 1% of the people in those 7 levels joins your multi-level marketing business, your network marketing business, buys your affiliate offer, you will be a top earner. In all the online marketers that there are struggling to make money, and all you've done is given away 1 coupon a week. What are the other benefits? Because I said there were 2. Well, every coupon you give away, we're going to pay you for giving it away, even though it's cost you nothing and it's cost the user nothing. We're going to give you $3 for giving it away. So every time you give your coupon away, you give your 5 coupons away in a month, you make 3 times $5, $15. Not a fortune. Not a fortune. But we've got people here that are saying, let us withdraw $5 a month. I'm giving you the opportunity to go out and earn $15 a month by helping a few people. But we can't push you up that ladder. You've got to be prepared to climb it. You've got to be prepared to go out, share love and abundance with somebody and say, look, I've got this for you. This is what it can do for you. And in addition, it can help you make $15 a month. You've got to be prepared to do that and explain it to people and help them. And if you do that, you'll find it very easy to give away one coupon a week. You'll have people coming to you saying, hey, you gave so-and-so a coupon. Have you got any more? If you do the job right, you will have people coming to you for more coupons. If all you think about is how can I make $3, give me $3, here, take this coupon, sign up, and they don't know really what they're doing with it, half the time they're not going to use it. And when they get to the point and it says, oh, you've got to verify your identity, they say, oh, I can't be bothered with that, because they don't know what it's all about. You've got to help the people, you've got to explain it to them, maybe help them get through the registration process. One person a week, change your life for the better forever. And as you're doing this, you're going to be building residual commissions, and your residual commissions from giving away one coupon a week will be phenomenal. You just see at the end of 12 months what you've got in residual commissions from that, and you'll be amazed. The ladder's there. Nobody can push you up it. You have within your hands a way to generate a little bit of income by helping one person a week. Help them, give them a better experience within our community through your love and sharing and caring. And if you do that, that'll compound, it'll go out throughout the community. We'll be known as a community that loves and cares and shares, and people want to get in. And like I say, they'll be coming to you. Have you got any more of those coupons? I know somebody else that wants one. Didn't you have your? Yeah, but I used all mine. I've already given mine away. Have you got any more? You're going to get that if you do the job right. If you concentrate first of all on caring and sharing and loving and helping people. Forget about the financial side. That'll come to you anyway. So one of the things that Devian is working on now is we're going to have a leaderboard. And we're going to have a leaderboard, and you're going to get points for people that you introduce in a month. It's going to be a monthly competition. And you'll get 1 point just for referring somebody. You'll get more points if they stake pools. You'll get more points if they buy subscriptions in the Easy Business Builder, or even if they use a coupon to get a subscription in the Easy Business Builder. And we'll be giving prizes to the top people. And these prizes will be in the form of either tangible gifts or cash or whatever. There will be something that you will have and enjoy immediately, and you'll be able to see who's at the top of the leaderboard, and we'll probably show the top 10 or something like that. I don't know how many prizes we'll give. I've not really thought about the logistics of what we're giving away here, but it will be worthwhile. And you will have on your dashboard how many points you've earned. So if you see somebody is at the top of the leaderboard with 100 points, and you've got maybe there's 100 points and 99 and 98 and down to 90, the top 10. And maybe you look at yours and you say, oh, I've got 80 points. I only need another 10 to be in that top 10. Or I only need another 20 to be at the top. And that will be available to you in the near future. And hopefully that will be one way that we can enhance the participation and the enjoyment of being part of this community. And let's have a look. We've got a few more people in. I remember seeing Jeremy from Southampton. We've got Bazina from Edinburgh in Scotland, of course. We've got Ramani from India. Enga from Nigeria. Ned from Fresno, California. Chisomo from how much one visa equivalent to dollar? I don't know. It should show in your dashboard. I only look at coin payments and no, not coin payments. What's it called? Coin ranking, where we're supposed to pull our figures from, and then their site's not showing anything. But it should show in your dashboard. And then we've got Akpomade from Nigeria. Okay, so that's some of the things that are being worked on. There's also been a lot of lobbying to get the Multiply Visa site running again. Why isn't it running now? What's happened? Well, the fact is that the value of the Visa tokens, not the Visa Abundance tokens, the Visa tokens, is so low that people are not able to make any money even when they withdraw it, and all this sort of thing. But there is enthusiasm about the way that the program works and the way it was paying out and everything before the Visa token crashed. We will, in time, hopefully not too long, get the Visa token rebounding and climbing in value again. People are asking, can we do something with Multiply Visa before that happens, or that would maybe help that to happen? And it's a valid question, and I've been scratching my head about it since we discussed it earlier on with a few people, and I've not come up with a solution for it yet, but there are some ideas that need a bit more thought. And one idea is that we could freeze the existing accounts that are in there and make it Visa Abundance to buy more advertising in there and pay out in Visa Abundance. And that is one thought. And another thought is to run the two simultaneously, but they would not be able to be crossed over because it would defeat the object. We have to keep the Visa Abundance token, we have to keep it growing in liquidity and value, and that this may help to do it as well, but we can't be trading it off against Visa tokens at this stage. It would not be viable, so they'd have to be run separately. So anybody that came into the Visa token side, anything made there would have to be paid out in Visa tokens, and I would recommend that people hung on to that for a while. But if people came in with Visa Abundance, then that would be like almost like a new program, but in the same site with the same functions, same way of paying out, and those payments would go out in Visa Abundance tokens, and that would be self-balancing in liquidity and demand, because it would be Visa Abundance in, Visa Abundance out. We can't pay Visa Abundance out for Visa tokens because that would be counterproductive on the liquidity and development of the Visa Abundance token. We have to bring them both up in demand before we can start allowing conversion from one to the other. it is possible to convert one to the other on the Waves site, but your Wisa tokens are not fetching very much at the moment. I don't know what they're at. I did have a look this morning. I think there were 1 or 2 cents or something like that when I looked this morning, but it tends to fluctuate wildly. I think it's been up as high as about 7 or 8 cents, and it's been down as low as 0.00005 of a cent, all within 24-hour period, you know. So we have to get that more stabilized. And any thoughts that you people have on doing that, but you've got to think about it in terms of scale as well. Don't be offended if we don't use your thoughts. And sometimes a thought that isn't usable in the way that you bring it up can lead us down a path that will get us to something that is viable and usable. Okay. And we've got Derek Murray checking in from Florida. Hi there. So this is all stuff, and feedback is acceptable. Put in a support ticket mark for my attention. It'll just be passed to me, and I'll look at it. You may not get a reply because I get lots and lots of things suggested, and I don't have time. I don't have enough hours in the day to just do my basic tasks, let alone the additional things that are cropping up. But, they will be considered and they will be appreciated. So it's always there as an option for you. I am very open to ideas, criticism. But if you're going to criticize something, try and find a way that you can make it better. Don't just say, oh, this doesn't work, so why are you doing it? You know, think of something that can improve it, and then it makes more sense. What we are in the process of doing is everything we can to build liquidity. You see, we're a non-profit organization. Everything that comes in has gone out to the members. Now, I know a lot of you say, oh, I've been in for, I know some people say I've been in for 3 years and never had a withdrawal. And that isn't true, because we've not been going for 3 years, but people say these things. But I know that there are people that have been in for 12 months and have never made a withdrawal, because they're building that wealth builder, and we can't release those tokens until we build the liquidity. They could climb the ladder, give away 1 coupon a week, and be making withdrawals. The withdrawals from commissions earned there are automated. You put in your request, it's automatically handled and paid automatically within an hour. So it's available, but I can't push you up the ladder. It's up to you. The ladder's there. If you choose to climb it, fine. If you don't, we've provided it. We can't do much more than provide the ladder. It's not a steep ladder. It's a very easy ladder to climb, but it will get you to the top if you choose to climb it. So that's where we are. If you've got ideas to make the experience within our community better, things that you would enhance the website, any ideas at all, pitch them in. We're open always to ideas. Everything that we're doing now is designed to generate a profit, but we don't generate a profit from our members. We never have. But we are doing third-party programs. We are doing development and things, and There is a profitable side to the Easy Business Builder. If you guys help us build that into a huge organization by giving away one coupon every week, I mean, you don't have to stop. You can give away one a day, one an hour. How much do you want to make? It's up to you. But if everybody pitches in and helps, we can. There is some profitability comes from that side, because that's more of like a business side. The rest of the community is just a pure country economy, nation and national economy, and it's just revolving the funds that come in and sharing them amongst the members. The third-party programs, if there is income from those, goes into the liquidity pool. The profits from the Easy Business Builder goes into the liquidity pool. Anything that we make a profit from, and we've never made a profit from We Share Abundance because it's set up as a non-profit organization, community, nation. But anything we can make a profit from goes into the liquidity pool, and the more we put into that liquidity pool, the better able we are to help and support our tokens. And our first token is the Wheat Abundance token. We will be helping and supporting that in any way we can. If we can get that upward spiral started, there's no telling where it will end. It will produce liquidity, value for you. But we have to get it going. You know, to light a fire, you've got to have the spark in there, and then you've got to nurture it, and you've got to nurture it and get it going. But once that fire really gets going, then you worry about how you're going to put it out. You know, it can blaze and go, you know, under its own force, and it sucks in the air that feeds it. Through the heat that it generates, it sucks in more oxygen, and it just intensifies the heat. And the same thing happens once we get this started. And we will get it started. And the more people that help, the faster it'll grow. The faster it will become that raging inferno. There is nothing that is going to stop us getting from where we're going. The timeline can be shortened by everybody pulling their weight, okay? So that's what we're doing. On the third-party programs, we have one which is TRX International. Now, don't get involved in this for any more than you are totally happy with and won't lose sleep over, but it is paying well at the moment. But you can get involved for 40 cents. Now, everybody can afford 40 cents. Everybody should get involved at least the 40-cent level. If $4 is as easy for you as 40 cents, then okay, go for $4, you know, but it's up to you. But don't lose sleep over this. But if you get involved at 40 cents and you make your daily withdrawals, okay, they're small. It's going to take you 40 days to build enough to put in another 40 cents. But then you'll have 80 cents in there. And it's taking you 40 days. But the next 40 cents that you'll be able to put in will only going to take you 20 days, because you've got twice as much producing that income. And it's passive income. You don't have to do anything for it. You don't have to sell anything, refer anybody, do anything like that. Okay? All you got to do is make your withdrawal every day. When you've got enough to put it back in. And it sounds very slow, doesn't it? 40 cents, 40 days, and then another 20 days for another 40 cents. But at the end of a year, you have quite a large income from that. I don't know whether I've got a spreadsheet here. I have done spreadsheets on it in the past. Just a minute. Let me see if I've got one to give you a number from. TRX. I am not sure. It's all done in Tron, by the way, TRX. And Tron is a very, very good good token. Or coin. It's a good network. It's got a lot of money behind it. No, I haven't got a sheet handy that shows you that. But you can build that 40 cents into thousands of dollars over a year, maybe 2 years, when you're getting up into tens of thousands of dollars. I can't remember. I'll look it up for tomorrow. But you only need to get involved at 40 cents, and everybody can get involved at 40 cents. And it's not going to help much We Share Abundance or you in the short term, because the amount is so small. But as it builds, and as you keep putting your money back in, We Share Abundance, if you sign up under us, we get 10% of every time you put money in. So you put that first 40 cents in, we get 4 cents. 4 cents isn't a lot, but we have a lot of members. We have about 40,000 members. If everybody put in that 40 cents and we got 4 cents from them, we've got 4 times 40,000. That's 160,000, isn't it? Cents. You're starting to see a few $1,000s, aren't you? And in 40 days' time, we get that again because you're reinvesting it. And then in 20 days' time, we're getting that again. So it's building up powerfully for We Share Abundance, and that's all going in the liquidity pool. And that's helping every member in many ways. While you're building that income from TRX International, I've talked as much as I can with people. It's very difficult with a program like this to find out what the stability level is and everything else, because people hide a little bit behind things and on the internet in every way. I mean, people put up false names on Facebook. You know what's happening, and especially so in this type of business. And so even though you've got your support people and other people around that you can talk to, you're never fully in the picture. So we don't know what's going to happen with it. But for 40 cents, everybody can afford the risk, and potentially you can make a lot of money yourself and help We Share Abundance. We have about 50 members, somewhere between 40 and 50 members, who I put this out to all our members base, and I suggested that we pool together to get to a point where we could use TRX International and get a higher return. And we've got that moving now. The people that paid by debit and credit card, we won't be able to get them into it until, I'm hoping we can get them in by next weekend, but it depends on how quickly the banks release the funds and how quickly I can use those funds to buy the Tron tokens. And once we got that all sorted out, then we can get those people in as well. But we've got about, we had enough with the people that paid with Tron to get started, and we got started on Sunday, and we've now had 3 withdrawals, and because of the higher level, we only need 25 days to break even. At your 40 cents level, you need 40 days to break even. But we only need 25 days to break even. And we're 3 days into that 25 days now. So hopefully, you know, we'll keep taking the money out, and then those people will still be drawing money out once they've got their initial stake back. They'll still be making money, but it'll be growing and growing within our pool, and we won't stop those people earning with us until we get them to $500,000 TROM, which is around about $40,000. And we should hit that in under 6 months, all being well. At that point, we will have quite a large amount of cash going into our liquidity pools from this program. But there's nobody can tell me that it's going to be around in 6 months or that it's not. We don't know. It might be around for the next 6 years. My understanding is, and this I've been told not to share, but I can share just one thing with you, is that they are introducing another aspect of their program. I have some vague details, but they've not even shared the full details with me. But there is something new coming along as well, which leads me to think that they are planning for a longer term. And if that's the case, then everybody that's got involved in that will do very well in just 6 months. They'll have made 100 times their deposit, and it'll be totally safe in another 22 days. In 3 weeks, they'll be totally safe. They'll have the money back. And then the longer it goes after that, the more money they will be making. And then they get to the point where they have this $40,000, could be more. If Tron goes up, you know, it'll be more than $40,000. But they'll have these funds, and we have 2 other programs which I consider to be very solid. One is Bonanza and one is Funds, and they pay around about 10% per month, a little bit over, but around about 10% per month. And you may say, oh, that's not much. But these people will have $40,000 to put into those programs. 10% of that is $4,000 a month. That's not bad. Totally passive income. Is it? I don't think it's bad. And of course, they could take that and compound it more. They could put some of it into back into TRX and keep that growing at a much higher level. It's up to them what they do at that point. But we have also in our investment club people that are getting involved in Bonanza and Funds with $12 shares. They cost $12.55 at each, actually. And you can do that if you want. It's up to you. We have for Bonanza, we need another $103 in shares from members before we can place our deposit with Bonanza. I think we'll get that by tomorrow, one way or another. So from tomorrow, those people that are wanting to get involved in Bonanza through our investment club, many of them with just $12. Okay, it's you may say it's not a fortune, 10% a month, but you try and get 10% a month anywhere else, pretty secure. Try and get 10% a year interest. You know, it's just not there. Investments in real estate are normally talked about as being the best investments. the average there is about 25% a year. And you've got to have millions of dollars to get involved in them. So to get 10% a month on $12 and then build it up and build it up and build it up. We're not talking about getting rich overnight. We're talking about doing something that can benefit you now and in the future. Now, climb the ladder, give away one coupon every week. If you make some money and you've got a little bit spare, put 40 cents into TRX International and compound it. Okay, that's it from me for today. Not got anything much to add. The numbers don't show anything today, as they never, I mean, we just don't get much information back now from the internet. But we have 6 increase in our active members to 5,536. Multiply Weether, no change, except that we made an extra $1 in our bonus pool. And that's pretty much it. We had a net decrease in our registered members of 14 because we take out anybody that has not logged in for at least 2 months. That's it from me. We've got, who else here? We've got Leon from California as well. And Peter Kingston said, just got a withdrawal out now from TRX International. Keeps ticking over. Yeah, the withdrawals, I withdraw every day, but I put it back in because it's to build for our liquidity pool. What I draw out wouldn't help. Okay, so we put it back in to build, but the people that have invested, the pool that we have going with those 40 or 50 people, we pull that out every day and it stays out until those people have got their money back. And once they have, then we're going to do a 50% reinvest and a 50% payout. So they'll always be making money from that point onwards. But by compounding half of the income, we will grow much faster and they'll make a lot more. And as I say, they'll make 100 times their deposit in just under 6 months, all being well. So that's it from me. There are no questions here to ask, but do submit anything that you have from, oh, just a minute. We have, for the first time for a long time, got the Miller app working right, but there's only one comment there, and that is this: what's the view like in your office? The view is very pretty, but wet, grey, Manchester weather, except the countryside is, well, no, when I lived in North Manchester, I lived up in Rochdale or Caldershore, the countryside there was very pretty too, in the Pennines, but here it's very pretty too. So that's it from me. Oh, we've got somebody else here now as well. Hi from South Africa, Andrew Swart. So there you go. We have for the first time in months got people. We're seeing comments from I think one's from YouTube and one's from Twitch. The Yogoon one is from Twitch and the Andrew Swart is from YouTube. So there you go. Things work sometimes. God bless you all. I'll see you all same time, same place tomorrow. Have a think about how we can make things better. Think about what you can do to help others. Okay? God bless. See you all tomorrow. This lovely day has flown away. The time has come to part. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. We'll meet again. Same time, same place tomorrow. Maybe we'll even get comments from Twitch and YouTube again. God bless you all. Thanks for being We Share Abundance. Keep sharing love and abundance. It makes the world go round. It makes it a better place. God bless. Until tomorrow, my love goes with you. You're in my prayers. Namaste. This lovely day has flown.